Happy Saturday, otherwise known as meal prep day. Today I'm making my lunches and breakfast. I have about 10 left over for suppers that I had made last week. So I only needed to make my breakfast and lunch. And I'll also talk a little bit about the things that I'm adding to my breakfast and lunch and how I keep variety. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and click the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Sorry, that's my dog singing in the background. Hey, it is another week, and we've got this is the 80-20, and so this one's ready to go. That'll be my breakfast. And this is will be my lunch. This crock pot is definitely slower than the other one. This is the 93% ground beef. So I'll be making this one up into into my servings later. Anyway, this one is done. The 80-20 is, so I'm going to get that going and into the containers. So this is what the 5 pounds of 80-20 ground beef does. I've got 8 6-ounce servings of the 80-20. And then I have these two, that's probably 2 cups, I guess, 3 cups, probably, I don't know, whatever. But then that much of the liquid, and that's what I will use for the dog's gravy. I'm trying to fix the zoom. That's better. So yeah, these two broths, I did add water to them because, like I said, it's for the dogs. So I added water to them. And then these 8 6-ounce servings is what came out of the 6 times 8. Anyway, I ain't even going to try. We know, was that if there's 16 ounces in a pound, well, that's 18. So, well, you do the math, but that's how much 5 pounds of the 80-20 did. That and that. So, of course, as usual, I'll pop those in the freezer. And that's what I'll have for my breakfast this week. I've been taking, for my breakfast, I've been taking 1 wedge of Laughing Cow cheese. And then I think breakfast I use my Greek seasoning. So that's what I've been doing for breakfast. 6 ounces of 80-20. 1 wedge of Laughing Cow cheese and Greek seasoning. That's kind of been my go-to for my breakfast this week. The vegetable I'm going to add to my containers this week is zucchini blend. Those are dog treats, by the way. So zucchini blend is what I will put in. Each bag has 3.5 servings. I'm actually just going to break each bag into 2 because I have 6 containers. So there they are. I will grab whatever seasoning I want that day. I'm dropping down to 8 ounces. I still have 6 or 7 of the 10 ounces. So what I'll do is I'll slap an 8 on these tops of these, so that way I know when I'm going to switch, when I'm eating 8 ounces. So the 4.5 pounds of 93% ground beef made 6 of the 8-ounce containers, and then this is like after it cooked out, and then this is a 4 ounces, and then I've got 1 container. Of course, I added water to it, of the juices. So now if you don't want to add water to it, that's perfectly good broth. Same with the 80-20. That's perfectly good broth. And, like I said, I don't season it. And I use this for the dogs. But if you want to use this as a recipe or something, use your broth that, it's perfectly good unseasoned broth. So that's what we made. Now I'm going to show you what I take to lunch, and that's dog treats. All these are dog treats. I just don't want you to be like, girl, what are you hiding in the background? Those are dog treats. Over here, this is what I take. I put some Rouse in one of these containers, and I know it's 2 tablespoons. This is 1 tablespoon of cream cheese. So sometimes I may grab this and put it with this, or take this and put it with this. This is some avocado tomatillo salsa that I picked up. I don't remember where, Walmart probably. I shop at Walmart once in a while. I go to Aldi's, but I'm pretty sure this was Walmart. But anyway, and so that's 2 tablespoons. I've already scanned stuff into my Fitness Pal, so that way all I have to do is type in salsa, and this is, like the ones that I've used will pop up. So this will pop up, and so sometimes I'll take this and maybe some of this, or this with the original cheese wedges of the Laughing Cow cheese. Once or twice I've taken, this is homestyle guacamole that I've already scanned in my Fitness Pal. This is 110 calories, so I don't use this very often. But yeah, I pulled those. Actually, I had those tossed in the freezer. But anyway, I pulled them out so I could have them with this. And then sometimes if I want more of a Asian type flair, this is the combo I use. I use like a tablespoon of this, a couple teaspoons of this, and less than a serving of this. I always put stuff in a squeeze bottle. This was in a big old container, and the mouth was like that big, so I didn't have control of how much was coming out. So with this, I am able to, because this is really a lot of calories, and so I don't want, to have like 2-3 tablespoons. I just want like maybe half of a tablespoon. So that's what I put into here. So I'll grab like one morning if I'm feeling, like Asian, I'll use this. And then I may use something like adobo seasoning. If I'm doing the Mexican, Spanish flair, I'll use either the spicy Danos and maybe a little bit of Slap Your Mama. If I'm doing just Rouse, I may put a little of this or just salt. So that's kind of how I work things. And I do always put the seasoning on top of this because what I do is the night before, I grab one of these out of the refrigerator, because as you know, I keep them rotated. So whenever I'm done with today, this 3 will be gone, and I'll move the one in back forward. There are 4 days worth, so I'll move that one back there forward to replace this one, and I'll put in a new one. So the night before, I pull it out of the refrigerator, I figure out which one of those I'm going to take that day, and then I add whatever seasoning matches it to my vegetables and my meat, and then I put the lid back on it, and I put it in my lunch box, and away I go. So usually the night before lately, I've been putting the seasonings on my lunches and my breakfast. And supper, I wait till I get home. Supper depends on how many calories I have left. I will add this Rouse Alfredo. I went to a taco party the other day, and I took some cheese. This is Gordo's, like the cheese dip. I put it in here again so I could have control. I do have to microwave it, but so I put it in here. So the other night I just had cheesy chicken, so I put this on my chicken with a little bit of seasoning. So that's how I'm trying to look and see if I do anything else to my chicken. No, but at supper a lot of times I'll have some coleslaw, it's just shredded cabbage, and I'll have some shredded cabbage, and again with the dressings, These are both G. Hughes dressings. So again, I put them in here for control. So that way I can control how much is coming out. Those are just things. Oh, I did use barbecue sauce this morning on my breakfast. So those are things that I use, and that's kind of how I've been doing. Still keeping my, what did I get? Coconut cream. Still adding that to this. I ordered some nut pods today. I'm interested in seeing how those taste. But yeah, so that's how I'm doing this week. I already had my suppers, which is 6 ounces of chicken. I already had extra because I made that last week. So probably next week, I'll probably be making chicken. Here you go. Have a good week, you all. I was going to show you, I bought a variety pack of these. So when I choose like an Asian type flavor, I will take one of these. I've only done it once because I also have the big sheets, like the big, the big seaweed sheets. And I'll take one sheet and break it down in small pieces. But this is a variety pack I got. It has avocado oil. This one's wasabi, olive oil, sea salt, sesame, and teriyaki. So what I'll do is I've taken one of these and open them at work and I scan it. So 1 carb and 25 calories. So that's something also, it's kind of fun. So, okay, now, bye.